Hey folks, let's do today's CSS battle. Ooh. I'm not sure what that shape is. This was a tower. Certainly an interesting one. Okay, what is this shape? What is this shape? Is this there the same height as this? That's what I want to know. Or is there? Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's get to it. Let's get right to it. All right. I kind of think this is display flex, and I think that is the width, the height of that the same as this? I guess we're gonna find out real quick. All right. Okay. Let's make several elements here that are going to be not very wide. We're gonna put that color on them, and the middle one we're going to do translate B 0 minus 20 pixels. Okay, let's display flex. So that translate's not working in the way I want to. Oh, because I didn't actually put the correct syntax on it. There it is. Okay. Background of the body, of course. We gotta put these things in place, huh? Yeah, we do. Okay, so let's set up margins to do that. And what we want to do is set them down to here, I think. Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 100. Too much. 90, 80, okay. 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, okay. That's nice. How about 79, 79, 78. There it is. Okay, so that height is not enough. 1, 2. And then if we translate that upward, $80, 75. Interesting. Is it not wide enough? Anyone? Because why? 25, 26. All right. In the close but not quite zone, huh? All right, so I'm going to set margins so that I've got a little better control. I think is the middle one not as wide? Is the middle, this thing that's sticking up, is that not the same width? Let's find out. Let's set a width on it. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Very odd shape. So is that... So this difference is bothering me a lot. Okay, 74. So the answer is to my question. Maybe this needs to be taller. So I'm trying to be very precise about, okay, so I've got the first block, but the second block is a problem. Okay. Is the width of this wrong? Or the width of this one is wrong? 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There it is. But it's, oh ho ho! Look at that. So this is different. That is a different width going on there. All right, so the solution that I've got right now is not great for this particular puzzle. All right, so let's, how close are we? is up. So width 26. And then we have this inner part. Hilarious. So how do we solve this? I think by setting a different height. We got several different things that we need to do here. We're gonna call this height what? 155. Oh, it's too tall. 130. Okay. All right. What do we need to do? I feel like okay, and then I'm also aware that we've got another thing that we need to deal with. All right, so this solution is just not good. It's not good for what we're trying to do, and that makes me unhappy. So, and I think this is just needlessly complicated. We don't need flex. We don't need any of that. What I want to do is cover this whole area with a yellow block. That's what I actually want to do. That's what I've been taught by this puzzle. So background, and actually let's do the linear gradient. We'll do this as a basis for this, and then we can be free. So red, then yellow, and then the red. %. How about 70%? 70%, 0, 90%, and 0. Okay, so what do we need to get those numbers right? Is it 72, 81, 69, 70, 81, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3? That's fine. I'll take 71.3%. No, I don't like that. How about 200 pixels? 210, 215, 216, 15, 14, 214 pixels. Crazy numbers. Crazy, absolutely crazy numbers. But, you know, creative numbers. All right. I think that 80% is going to stand. Let's find out. All right, so now I want to cover this guy with how little code can I do. And so I can put the margins on the element. 40, 0. I don't need to set a width. So that's what I get there. 30, 20. There, good. Need to be taller. 200. And I think we need to go all the way down. 10, 20, 30, 20, 21, 220. So 220 tall. So this is actually as tall as this whole thing. Once we do this, then we can do this in 2 conic gradients, I think. We could also do it with a clip path. Although I feel like I haven't had great happiness doing things with clip paths lately. So maybe clip paths are the hot stove that I'm not going to let burn me. 140, 145, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Okay. Now, we got to cut out shapes. How do we cut out shapes? Well, let's do a conic gradient. That's transparent, 75%, red, 0. So there's our cutout. We need to set, and we'll do, instead of this color, we'll do black, just so we can see the freaking shape that we're dealing with. Does that help us? Not really. How about, let's do like pink, and then we'll do black here. Okay, so what I want to do is all I want to do is this these upper corners. So the size is 0, 0, 100 pixels. And 50 pixels there. That's what I'm looking for. So that's a single sizing attribute getting me kind of what I want. So if I can set that so that it aligns, so the red aligns perfectly. And now so we're going to do an at 10 pixels, 10 pixels. So let's do that part first. 2, 3, 2, 26 we were saying, 27, whatever ridiculous numbers we got there. And then let's make that a little wider. 2, 3, 4, and then down 100, too far, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73. All right, now we're going to put the proper color in the background and make this transparent. Do we have a match or are we off? We're slightly off, so we need to go slightly down. 4. Great. And then is this width not wide enough? No, too wide. There it is. So with these very specific numbers, that conic gradient cuts that out. We can still do a conic gradient, and you kind of can't see, it's all invisible. But I think another conic gradient is what we want here, and it's going to be very similar, but not the same. So don't mistake that. Okay. At 26, and then 40 pixels, 60 pixels. All right. So too far over. 3, 26, and then down. 20, 130, 130, and then our at value needs to be higher on the y-axis, and one more on the x-axis, like that, and then another 10 or so, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, we just do that. No, it doesn't work. 89, 90. That's it. A lot of pieces there, and only really visible once you start down the road. So I wanted to do this with elements. It looks like 3 elements that are very similar and that you could display flex and then move them around with margins or with translate or by scaling them. It's not quite right. And you can still do that, but yeah, any which way you go, you're going to get into the details, and they might not be exactly what you want. And I think I can move this. Okay, so back to the code. Now I can move that there. We can submit. Let's see if we get 100%, and then we're done, I think. I will do a minification step, of course. Minify, a little trim. I don't think that there's parts of the sizing that we can further optimize, but that's fine. Nice challenge, definitely has me thinking about, should I be doing spoiler alerts on these? I think if you're clicking through on a video like this, you want to see the solution, and so I don't warn you about spoilers. I mean, the idea is to learn something. So yeah, be good to each other. Make something cool with CSS. CSS is awesome. And have a great day. All right, bye-bye.